Hey guys, welcome back again. You're here once again with the Dragon from DragonWorks. And I just wanted to do a quick update on this 78 Honda GL1000. I'm here today working on it, so I thought I'd do a quick video about what's happening, and then I'll do one later about what we get done. But actually right now, this time, the customer's waiting on me because I need to remove this fuel tank, and I'm going to give it to him, and he's going to work on cleaning that while I go ahead and do the fork seals and brakes front and back. In order to move the fuel tank, I got to strip. That's one thing we've been avoiding, procrastinating about, because I got to remove everything off the back of this bike in order to get that fuel tank out, because the fuel tank comes out where the tire is. So you got to remove the shocks, the rear wheel, and as I mentioned, this thing is shaft drive, so I got to remove the differential, the axle shaft, the drive shaft, and yeah, I got to remove the axle shaft too. And as you can see, the pipe's in the way, so all the exhaust has to come off. Now I can just take one side off. First I was hoping I could just take the muffler off, because see, you can't get the bolt out or the shaft out, the axle, because the muffler's in the way. I was hoping I could just pull one muffler off, but that doesn't work because there's a crossover pipe going to the other side, and then you have to pull it out of this header pipe that goes up to the engine. So you can't slide it back or this way because it's kind of locked in. So you have to remove the whole exhaust system down here off of the motor and all the way back. Already had a stubborn bolt. You can't really see too good. Be right there at the tip of my finger. You can just see it a little bit. But anyway, yeah, you see the shadow. I had to heat that thing up cherry red to get it off, but the rest of the bolts have been coming off really good. So I feel good about where we're going with it. Looks like it's going to work out. And while he's cleaning that tank up the best he can, then I'm going to jump on the fork seals, and I got to put brake pads all the way around. And then my part's going to be pretty much done, get put back together, and then he's going to take it to the next level. I will be doing, I'll put a little stud on here for him, because somebody snapped that off a while back when they put a rack on or something. But anyway, yeah, if you guys remember, I know it don't look like much now, but this is a gorgeous bike. It's got great body pieces to it. The paint's really good. It's dusty because this bike's been sitting for, what we say, 7 years. But here's a side panel. This just goes, I don't know if I'll get back far enough to make it look right, but see, the body panel's just kind of going there. It's a really good looking bike, but you don't have to wait much longer. We're narrowing down. Hang on, let me put this back up. We're narrowing down the workload here. We're getting really close. Like you saw last week, I went ahead and hooked up a temporary fuel source and ran it down through the pump. And the bike ran pretty flawlessly. It did smoke a little out of one side, but we know that's just a valve seal. That'll probably clear up. If not, that's not a major deal right now. We can get to that, but the bike's been sitting, like I say, for 7 years, so that's a pretty common thing. They'll smoke a little when you first start them up, but at least, I just put that fuel pump on, and I did all that work on the carburetor, so at least we know now that that's all working properly. No leaks. That's important. We found a new little oil leak when we got the engine oil warmed up. There's a leak down on the shifter shaft, but we can take care of that from the outside. So we'll take care of that too, most likely. But yeah, that's where we're at. I know, like I say, I ranted a little last week about always having to wait on people. It's not all customers, obviously. And also, like, this guy's actually waiting on me now because, well, it's for a good reason. It's only because, I got so much work and it just keeps coming on. People are just saying, hey, when you can get to it, I got this project, but they don't want anybody else working on their stuff. So what I've been trying to do, like I said in the past, is to give everybody a little bit of time each week when they have a bigger project like this. And they're usually good with that because it kind of works with their bank account. I do a little work each week and they can pay a little each week or something like that. And in the end, everybody's happy and satisfied. There's others that, need their stuff right away. And, I got to knock that out for them. Usually it's a half a day or a day job. If they got a project like this, well, then they just got to wait like everybody else. Nothing I can do about that. But anyway, so a little update here. That's where we're at. I'm going to get back to work on this thing. And like I say, soon, stay tuned, because soon we'll have this thing up and running and heading down the road. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Dragon says, peace out.